Hey guys, it's Ben. It is Thursday afternoon. I'm in the car, waiting. I'm gonna be working out around 1:15, so I figured why not go ahead, do my video. With my god awful hair. Um, yeah. We have surpassed $2,000 in fundraising, everyone. Hell yeah. On my little flow chart, I created sort of a progress chart in my mind. I made it to where once we hit 1,000, we go Super Saiyan. Now that we've hit 2,000, we are now Super VEGITA. It's that fun in-between form, in between Super Saiyan 1 and 2. But yeah, we got a ways to go if we're gonna make it all the way up to Super Saiyan God. So yeah, if that analogy didn't turn you off, go ahead and click on the link in the description below. Check out Outlaw Nights. It is going to be available for 9 more days and counting. Yeah. So yeah, we're doing that. I had fun acting like an asshole on Twitter earlier. That was fun. I gotta say, I was playing some more of Outer Worlds last night. I think the night before I had like reached this point where like I did something in the story that I didn't want to do. It's, the good part about this game is it's one of those, there's multiple choices and multiple ways to go through the game, etc. Type of things. So of course, I want to be the good guy, and of course I made like a really dumb decision, and it just kind of unraveled everything I was trying to do. So I decided to go ahead and start over. Started a new file. I gotta say, it's not holding my attention the way I thought it would. Or at least the way I was hoping it would. How do I don't know. There's something about it that I find very evocative of things like the first Mass Effect. I know a lot of people love Mass Effect. I never got into it. I tried to get into it. I couldn't. It was something about the aesthetics of the game that just went the wrong way. I can't even tell you what that is. I just know there was something about it that I just wasn't feeling. I was just like, and it's like I'm getting a similar vibe with Outer Worlds. I hope I'm wrong. I hope that once I get past the part I got stuck on last time, I'm hoping that things start to kind of pick up with it. It's just that there's times in the game where it, there's some of the comedy feels too forced, and it gets farcical at times to the point where I'm kind of thinking to myself, like, why am I even playing the story? Like, why does it matter, But, I mean, I don't know. It's one of those things where I'm trying to be balanced in my my discussion on it, but I'm struggling to look past the negatives at the moment a little bit. I don't know if that's going to be indicative to the whole experience, especially for y'all. Because, I mean, a lot of people I know, like, were really into Mass Effect, really into all that kind of stuff. So, I mean, I can see how this is appealing in that area. I was actually talking to a buddy of mine earlier today. We were talking about Outer Worlds a little bit. And he was telling me how a lot of video games, or a lot of video game companies are producing more and more first-person like it's becoming a new almost standard. I don't like that. I don't like that worth a damn. Especially with a game like Outer Worlds, where, like, you know, it's, you got the in-depth customization of your character in the very beginning, and it's like, what's the point if, like, we never see the character? Like, what's the point? You know what I mean? Like, that just bugs me. I don't know. Like, whenever I play games like Fallout or like Elder Scrolls, I'm one of those guys that I like to switch between the two. I like to stay in third person when I'm moving around with the character, because I feel like it kind of opens up your field of vision a little bit more. Gives you some good context. And then, you know, when it's time to get in a fight with somebody, you got to use a gun or a bow or something. That's when I go into first person and I do the and I manually aim that way. But I hate the whole running around in first person constantly. It feels weird at times. It's a little disorienting. And it's really, you know, it's just the whole, like, having it, you know, like, all you see is, like, you know, like, oh, the hands or whatever, and then it's just blah, 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 you know, like, I don't care. I don't need to see everything he's seeing, you know. So I really wish they would update it and add a third person mode, but from everything my buddy was telling me, it sounds like the possibility of that is very low. And it's a shame. But you know, I feel like there's enough fun stuff in the characters to kind of keep me playing a while more. But honestly, if the story doesn't pick up at some point soon, I might stop playing. Maybe I think my expectations were a little too high. I think I was expecting to have the same reaction I had with New Vegas. But yeah, it's really just it's that, and like the some of the humor in the game is a little like, okay, you can pull back now. Like, it's too much, you know. So yeah, but I'm gonna keep plugging along. And chances are I'm not going to get Death Stranding, or at least not for a long ass time. And I mean, I hope Cyberpunk, I really hope they consider adding like a third person to this whole business. I don't get it. I don't get the attraction. Well, I mean, my buddy claims it's more cost effective for them to do it in first person, but God only knows. So that's my spiel for today. If you like anything I had to say, go ahead, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. Be sure to click on the link in the description to check out Outlaw Nights. You will not regret that you did. And as always, I will talk to you tomorrow.